Okay, so today we're going to be doing the inverse of... We're going to be doing the inverse of the single-purpose challenge, sort of. This time we're going to be doing 2-2-2 decks again, but the units are not allowed to be good against their own building. So for GDI, really, if you barracks units are almost exclusively good versus infantry, so we basically can play almost no barracks units. We have to play 2 barracks units, and the only things we can play are Missile, Jump Jet, or Gren. So we're going to play Missile and Jump Jet. For Nod, the only things we can play are Laser, Scavenger, and Mutant. So we're going to play Laser and Mutant. For War Factory, we can only play Dog, Rhino, MSV, Shatterer, Slingshot, and APC. I want to have a 10-cost opening unit, so I'm going to play Dogs, and I think APC is just the best unit that I'm allowed to play from the War Factory. For Nod, the only things we can play are Wheels, Buggy, Chuggy. That's it. Everything else is good versus War Factory. That's the only things we're allowed to play. I have to have something else that shoots up, apart from lasers, so I've gone with Buggy. And then I've gone Chuggy, because Chuggy Laser is a really strong combo, and so is Chuggy Mutant. For GDI in the air tower, we needed... I wanted an anti-infantry and an anti-vehicle, because we're not allowed to play anti-air. So the only things... We could play almost anything here. We could play Drone, Mohawk, Razorback, Orca, Borka. I've decided to go Razorback and Orca. I don't think Mohawk's very good. This could maybe be Drone Swarm, actually. That might be better. I've got the APC. Yeah, actually, I think Drone Swarm might be better. Because it's cheaper. Okay, I think we're going to Drone Swarm instead. I'm also going to play Strong Arm for bonus, for additional anti-air, because that's going to be our biggest problem. It's going to be anti-air on both factions. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to Drone Swarm here. And then for Nod, we went with Catship and Shade, because they're both just overpowered. And Catship, Chuggy is also a combo that can maybe do something. I think this deck is better than GDI, so let's start with GDI. And let's see how this goes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're playing Dogs in this deck, so we can open Dogs at least. Venom, okay, that's not ideal. This is obviously going to be a Venom Laser Run Rush, and I don't have missile. I don't have pit bulls. So I have to just go straight into missiles and hope that I can use missiles to defend, which is going to probably be a failure. Yo, thank you for the gift sub, great boy.
Unit ready.
Alright, so we need to start. Luckily, I used my dogs to tank for the missiles, so we could kill this Venom here. Come on, kill the Venom. Nice.
Unit ready.
Luckily, laser drones are so much worse than they used to be against harvesters, so I actually have way more time than I normally would. Alright, nice. So because we use the dogs to tank the Venom, we're actually not dead to this rush. Although it doesn't bode well that he's going to be spamming laser drones and Venoms, since our anti-air is missiles and APC only.
Unit lost.
Get on the pad, dude! Get on the pad! What are you doing? Alright, whatever. I give up. I give up, man. I don't know what this guy thought he was doing. He's completely throwing the game for me. Good job, Missile Trooper. You are responsible for losing that missile.
Unit ready.
We've got to defend our harvester the whole game as well, because it's going to be super low.
Unit ready.
I always get laser drone rushed first game. Like, so many of my challenges, I have decks that are terrible versus air, and I, for some reason, always get laser drone rushed in those games. Alright, so we're going to have to hope that APC is just good enough to hold the fort. Is that his first or second half? First? Oh my god, this guy's completely broke. Alright, maybe we're not dead. Maybe we're fine. Now the question is, can my opponent kill an APC before the missile fires? Like, before we fire a second missile, can my opponent possibly kill an APC?
Unit lost.
This is a pretty low intensity game. Banshee. He wants that half, man. He wants it bad. Oh, feels the worst, my dude. Feels the worst. Alright, well, I don't feel like I really had to work too hard for that win. But there we go. 1-0. 1-0, I guess.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Objective received.
So I guess I should open dogs in case we're getting rushed. Although
Unit
it's not like I can do anything about it. If I'm getting rushed, I'm getting rushed, and I probably still have to go harvester because I need the income. Opponent goes blind, double harvester. Let's get a
Unit
block here.
ready.
Alright, now we're just going to block this harvester and charge the missile. Is that going to be laser drones again?
Building online.
Oh, oh, go dogs, go! Nice. It's a shade. Of course it is. Of course it's a shade. How did he not kill my dogs? He must have shot the missiles at least once to have not killed the dogs.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, thanks for the harvester. And the missile, I think, maybe? Nice.
Nuclear missile launched.
Looking good so far.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh, you think APC cares about your puny shade? Come on, bro. APC too tonk for that.
Defense online. Defense lost.
Uh-oh. APC not tonk enough.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I have anti-infantry, right? Yeah, I have drone swarm. Okay.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Don't know what this shade up here is doing.
Unit lost.
Okay.
Defense
Feeling pretty good about this one. Okay, cool.
Launched.
The sad thing being that if we were Nod, this probably would have been a tough matchup.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Alright, high ass. It looks like he's going double harvester. He's moved his harvester into a better spot so that he can, so the second one doesn't get blocked as easily. Go dogs, go! Ah, maybe I should have moved sooner. I didn't want to show him the dogs though until I had a chance to block. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see that on barracks. We get another dog.
Ready.
Don't want to fight on. I don't want to get on the pad with my dog because I want to fight so that he's charging it because he's double half. And then we probably just want to go fast APC.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Obelisk? What?
Unit
What?
lost.
Are you insane?
Building online.
Just pop an obelisk? First missile? That's mental. That's actually insanity.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Actually insanity. It might work. This makes it even more insane.
Unit lost.
Oh my god.
Unit lost.
This obelisk, what a giant beating. Yo, APC, what are you doing?
Nuclear
APC, why? Oh my god! Alright, it's time to retire from Rivals. That's it, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done, guys. I can't play any more Rivals. I'm officially putting myself out to pasture. I can't play this game anymore.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Absolutely
Unit
shocking.
ready.
Oh, how can you have so many obelisks, man? He literally went like half, laser, obelisk, chem. Chems cost 60, man. How do you just have chems right after obelisk? Like at 2 minutes into the game? That's ridiculous.
Unit lost.
Actually, the fastest obelisk I've ever seen in my entire life. Obelisk immediately followed up by a 60 cost unit. Crazy.
Unit lost.
Alright, now we gotta beat 1 billion tech units as well. That's gonna be fun.
Unit ready. Defense online.
Yeah, here's a rockworm.
Unit
Rockworm's actually not that bad, you know? I can beat a rockworm. Dude, how do you have a... How is he... He's literally obelisking on cooldown.
nuclear weapon launched.
This is insanity.
Unit lost.
This is such a weird game. I'll tell you what's interesting. It looks like they fixed the rockworm bug. It looks like I can go past rockworms that are burrowed now.
Unit lost.
Man, cyborgs as well? How do I beat cyborg? I guess drone swarm spam.
Ready. Defense online. Unit lost.
I think it'd be a really cool feature if Rivals had a... If Rivals had a thing that, like, told you the value of kills. Like, you could check afterwards the value of kills on each player. Because I bet another obelisk. This is so ridiculous. This is such a dumb game of Command & Conquer Rivals right now.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Defense online.
Blocked his cyborg, because the worm doesn't have good structure damage. GG, cyborg friend. GG. Oh man, I can't believe I won that game. He's harvesting my Tiberium now. How much do you think he spent this game? Like a billion?
Complete.
I think he spent just shy of 1 billion Tiberium in that game.
3, 2, 1. New objective received. Harvester ready.
Opponent's open 10 cost unit. I think I'm in trouble here.
Unit ready.
You are actually correct, Copycat. I never cease to be amazed by how much money Double Harvester
Our base
makes.
is under attack.
Like, that is true. Because it's unbelievably dumb. Like, every time it happens, I'm always surprised that anyone could have thought it was okay. Like, so yeah, I am always surprised. I'm always surprised by how badly designed the economy is in this game. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense to a level that is baffling to me.
Launched.
So yeah, I'm always surprised by it. I'm always surprised by how badly designed the game is when it comes to the economy.
Unit lost.
Dude, I have so little anti-infantry. My anti-infantry is Drone Swarm, Dog, APC. Not having, I mean, like, it's, yeah. This is why almost every good deck in the game plays anti-infantry infantry. There are like 0 playable decks that don't have anti-infantry infantry. Basilisk? Okay, I guess. I guess.
Defense online. Nuclear weapon launched.
Don't boost bikes against jump jets, guys. Don't boost bikes against jump jets.
Mission accomplished.
You know, GG, go black. Sounds about right. It doesn't sound right to me.
3,
Sounds very, very wrong.
1. New objective available.
Okay. Dodo.
Harvester ready.
Missile troops. You got it, Chief. Is he gonna send the missiles straight at my harvester?
Unit ready.
Oh, it's super annoying. It means I can't charge the pad because I have to send both my dogs to fight it. And then I guess I have to go APC because it's the only thing I have that can walk into a missile trooper and win.
Unit ready.
Alright, so I don't want to send the APC into double missiles. I want to tank the missiles with my dogs before the APC goes in. Oh, he's doing it for me. Alright, cool.
Unit lost.
No unit for ages, so he's probably double half now. Yep, and Mohawk. Mohawk.
Building online.
Being weak to air in this metagame is so bad. Like, it literally is just an air metagame.
Nuclear weapon launched. Unit lost.
Shock troopers. Interesting.
Unit
I'll
ready.
try and get my APC in the way so that they can't get at my missiles.
Defense online.
The shock troopers bounced back because they couldn't get through my line of units here. It's abusing the pathfinding in the game by making a wall of units.
Unit ready.
A Wolverine. Alright, that's actually not a problem at all. It's incredibly easy to beat.
Defense lost.
I don't know how long it'll take this Wolverine to kill my APC, so I don't want to move in yet. I want to get on the pad, but I don't want to just like suicide this APC. Alright, here we go. Now we can get on.
Unit ready.
Yeah, the missiles would not have lived long,
Activated.
so we had to time it right.
Unit lost. You are victorious. Bounty complete.
Alright, 5 wins with the GDI somehow. I don't feel like we should have won most of those games, but you know. We did. On to the nod. On my end. Alright, so we don't really have an opening unit with nod. We're either going to open lasers or chuggy. But our game plan is just going to be to get both of them as quickly as possible, pretty much. So it kind of matters. If we open lasers and have to run away from stuff until we get to chuggy, that sucks. So I think it's actually better to do nothing and wait till chuggy. And then go lasers immediately to follow up. Because worst case scenario, we run into like dogs or wheels most of the time, and then we can run away from bikes until we can get lasers. And because the chuggy is fast, it's actually able to run away, whereas the lasers would not be able to. There's a pitbull. We obviously have to go and send the chuggy to fight his missiles. And we have to keep our lasers with our chuggy. Alright, we might have to boost this chuggy onto this pad. Chuggy is kind of an obnoxious unit. Gonna block here. Alright, cool. Now we're gonna go mutants for this APC. Across the pitfall.
Hi, Yit Blade is noise streamer.
Noise streamer. Well, our anti-air is terrible, so this is unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? He's actually shooting the chem buggy instead of the lasers, so we're actually gonna win that fight. Oh, there goes the chuggy. We're gonna re-up that immediately. Orca Talon is a nightmare. The only things we have to shoot up are things that get killed by Orca and Talon. So we're going to just spam a lot of lasers and get multiple 2v1s as much as possible. Really want to kill this Orca. I didn't get the Orca. Feels bad, man. Alright, nice. We got him. Okay, I think we got him. Nope, not quite. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Being weak to air is the worst. Like, being weak to air units is so bad. Alright, we got him. Literally, I could have made... I can't even make my own air units because the Talons can shoot them. So, yeah, I had no choice but to spam lasers. Okay. So I guess again we're going to go opening Harvester and then wait for Chuggy. It worked out okay last time, although it was a little close. But we'll see. If something else shows up on our Harvester, then obviously we might change our minds, but for now I think we're going to open Chuggy. Nothing. Dogs. Alright, interesting. We can attack the dogs until something else shows up. Given how late, like this is a late dog. If you're going dog as your first unit, it should have been out a lot sooner. Which makes me think he's double half. MRS. Okay, if he has Shatterer, then it's almost certainly a Fortress deck, and then we're just going to spam Shades. Because, yeah, okay, so it's probably a Fortress deck. We're just going to make Shades. We'll make lasers until we can afford Shades. Because we don't want to just give up map control. Wow, I'm really surprised the Shatterer won that fight against 2 lasers. That's really surprising to me. I thought the 2 lasers were going to win that. Let's get the shade. Take out the Shatterer. If he is playing a full-on Fortress deck, then he just can't beat Shades normally. Shade is like a hard counter to Fortress decks. I do want to check if he's double half. I'm pretty sure he has to be, given how late the dog was. Yeah, of course. And there's a Zone Trooper. Alright, not a full-on Fortress deck. It is Fortress with double half into tech. We do have Catship, so... We have Catship and Chuggy, so actually Zone Troopers shouldn't be too big a problem. Going for my Harvester isn't there. Always a classic. We've even got the combo. Yeah, see you later, Zone Troopers. I'm gonna try and combo kill this slingshot. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Alright, let's get some more shades, and then we should just win the game. Okay, tough game, tough game. Weird deck from our opponent. This Nod deck I think is a lot better than the GDI was. And we got 5-0 with the GDI, so hopefully 5-0 again. All-Star Eagle Fang, love it. That's great. Did see a unit here, could be a attempted rush of some kind. Dogs. Alright, we'll open lasers since we know he's opening War Factory. What if it's better to focus fire this dog? Yeah, I'm not sure to be honest. Let's keep making lasers for now. We might go shades, we might go mutants, I haven't decided yet, depends what he does. He's probably going to go infantry. Then we'll go Chuggy. Hasn't done anything yet. Another dog squadron? Is he double half? He has to be double half, right? Snipers. We'll go Catship for snipers. He is double half. We're going to get first missile at about a minute. Pretty good. And we'll shade. As long as we get one hit on the Pitbull with the lasers, the shade can kill it. That's just running away. Nice, good job, laser. Oh, I need to be charging the missile as well, that was a mistake. Ooh. Get some more shades for the Wolverine. I think it's only 2 shade bursts for a Wolverine. With the EMP, we won't even take damage on the second shade. Nice. I want this one off the pad to get stealth back. Ooh. Shades make Wolverines look pretty bad. Well, there's a lot of things that make Wolverine look pretty bad. But yeah, Shade is definitely up there. Oh, 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 rip. Thought he was gonna live. Thought he was gonna live the dream. Okay, we got him. We got him. This deck is actually pretty good. I mean, like, as as much as it can be.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Chili cheese. Alright, again, we're gonna halve and then chill. Something's on the pads already. Probably a 10-cost unit given the speed of it arriving. So we're hoping for rifles, because obviously wheels means there might be bikes following up very soon after. It is militants, excellent, that's what we wanted to see. Now we want to go lasers as quickly as possible. Yeah, there's the bikes, so we go lasers ASAP. Get them onto the Chuggy. And then we just play Chuggy laser. I don't think we can get this missile. Yeah, it's just a little bit too slow. I don't know how Lescu used to do it. He used to open Chuggy and then go straight into lasers, and he didn't just auto lose first missile. I'm not sure how. Yeah, a little bit too slow there on the Chuggy and laser. Oh, he has his own Chuggy. All right, so we're gonna have to go mutants, or possibly Shade. We could just go Shades. We'll go mutant for now because we haven't got the money for Shade. Oh, okay. See you later, mutant. I mean, he just killed his own Chuggy though, and like it costs 80 for the missile, so I don't know. Doesn't sound great. Like he spent 140 roughly to kill my mutants. I really need to go into shade, but I just don't have enough money right now. Why is he pulling his harvester? Okay. Alright, we need cheaper units here. Come on, mutant, get the kill so we can go shades. Nice. Get this mutant up and refresh the old mutant. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we should be good. We're pretty well set up. We've seen most of the units in his deck, right? We've seen like rifles, Chuggy, bike. I guess that's not that many units. He has to have laser as well, one would assume, or mutant. Oh, it's Banshee. Sure, why not? My anti-air is terrible, so I guess I just have to win the game now and hope that I don't have to deal with Banshees for too long. Which it looks like I'm going to do. Alright, nice. Problem solved, just ignore the Banshee. I don't know why he pulled his Harvester, that must have been a misclick, because then it looked like he ran out of money after that. Okay, last one, here we go. See if we can get the 10. I think we're still going to open Chuggy, to be honest. Maybe we should open Laser and just stall the pad. Let's try that, let's try that. We'll open Laser, we'll try and stall. What is he doing? What's a buggy doing there? Okay, I'm not that happy that I opened Barracks. Well, I guess we can just go straight into Mutants. Maybe that's fine. Was he trying to buggy rush me or something? I will never understand when people just spend like their first 2 units just suiciding your Harvester. Like, you're down so much now, you're down so much Tiberium and map control by doing that. Isn't that just... Like, how is that not a terrible play? I never understand it. And now you're the one who's lost your Harvester. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Is he just hoping I'm just not going to pay any attention? Just never defend my Harv? What's over here? Buggy? Sure. Another mutant.
How the turns have tabled.
How the turns have tabled? What do you mean? I mean, this game looks over already, right? Like, how's he come back from this? Like, he had a terrible opening, he lost first missile and Harvester, and now his deck doesn't look very strong either. Like, he doesn't seem to have any answer to Mutant or Chuggy. Like, Mutant Chuggy just seems to be completely crushing him. Look how disgusting a unit Chemical Buggy is. I mean, seriously. Like, this unit is so dumb. Oops, I just misclicked Harvester. Oh well, probably be alright. This guy just could never beat Mutant Chuggy, like, ever. Alright, unlucky Luck DS. I wonder what his other 2 units were. I bet they were tech units.
Mission accomplished.
Let's go have a look. We did it, by the way, 10-0. The Nod deck was easy, man. The Nod deck was easy wins. We had like 1 game where we lost 1 missile, and that was about it. The GDI deck was much harder. The GDI deck was pretty tough, but the Nod deck was freebies 24/7. It's just about having a good unit combination. Like, the Nod deck had Chuggy Mutant and Chuggy Laser, so you could beat a lot of things with that. Like, it was weak to air. We didn't play against Catship Shade. We could never beat Catship Shade ever. We just didn't play against it. And then the GDI deck was real bad, but you guys saw me struggle with that one. All right, let's have a look at what that guy's deck was before we go. What? What? I would never have guessed this was his deck. This is actually like a pretty reasonable deck, except that like Tank Flame or Tank Shock is really bad against Mutant Chuggy. Like, that's the deck Mutant Chuggy was designed to beat originally. So it is a very bad matchup for him. He needed to save for Kayn and use Kayn to kill the Juggy and then go in with Flames. That was how he wins that matchup. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.